Hey guys, what's up? So, got a second right here. Waiting at the open house, waiting for my buyers to arrive. Just want to do a quick housing market update in Frisco or in Dallas area, or in this case, the whole country. Okay, it's kind of crazy. It is 100% a seller's market right now. It's pretty bad. Wouldn't say bad, but I read an article this morning in Real Estate magazine. I get that it is super crazy. You know, in Dallas, Fort Worth, Everett, we have 1.6, 1.8 months of inventory. But I looked on the MLS this morning and I wanted to see, what homes are more than 10 days on the market in Frisco. You know how many homes they had? Under 550, under 550,000. I think they had 10 homes on the market over 10 days. So it is pretty crazy. And in the magazine that said this is the lowest amount of inventory in, since 2011 in the United States. So we are facing a housing crisis. I wouldn't say crisis. I don't want to get people scared. Housing and inventory is kind of like stock markets. It goes up and down every year. And now, super buyer, or if you're buyer or seller on top, but there's two sides to every extreme. All right, so it's going to go down. The housing forbearance is ending soon, 60, 90 days probably. We're probably going to see a lot of foreclosures come to market, a lot more houses. Got word interest rates might be rising a little bit. It might start to see it go up in the upper threes. It's going to cause some buyers to go down. The summer months are coming back on. Might see some more houses. So we might start to see the market kind of level off a little bit, which is good because it's kind of crazy. I'm doing all kind of showings, writing offers. But it's hard when people are offering, $50,000 over appraisal value and giving the seller everything. Another thing is, what if, that person loses a job and within a year, that house ain't going to appraise for that much. So they're going to take that loss. They're going to take that 50 grand even more. It'll be like 70, 80 grand by that time loss on a house from purchasing that much over. So just something to think about. Hopefully we're going to start seeing it level off come April, May. It should be good. Get things back to normal, but still, why is this? I get that question a lot. Why is the market like this? Because they got COVID going on, pandemic. It should be the opposite, you find out, huh? But all these factors, let's put them in. Okay, so first off, COVID. A lot of states are different from one another, like California. So before COVID, a lot of Californians were moving to Texas because cost of living, everything's a little bit more cheaper than California here, a lot more cheaper, actually. And now, because of COVID, California's kind of still on strict lockdown. They don't even have restaurants open. You can't go to office, so people are able to work from home a lot. So a lot of people are leaving California and other states like that to come to Texas, get a little bit more space, get a little bit more house for your money and all that. And the cost of living is not as much. And we got a good infrastructure in Texas. Second factor is interest rates. Interest rates are still in the 2s, which is stupid low. And that's causing a lot of buyers who's been thinking about buying get pre-approved for a loan. And that causes a lot of buyers. And right now we're facing multiple offers on every house. Homes are lasting 3 days with 20 offers. You're seeing anywhere from 15 to 20 offers on a house, 60 to 80 showings in 3 days on houses in Frisco. It's just kind of crazy, the buyer demand right now. So what that means, if you're a buyer right now, this is what you got to do. You have to get with your real estate agent, and you got to be prepared to get everything done, because that listing agent and those sellers don't want any contingencies. Meaning, if you got a house to sell before you buy something, sell that house first. Get that house on the market, put it for sale, and get some temporary housing after. Because if you got a contingency, they won't pick you because they got 19 other offers that are paying for, seller fees. They're paying title policy, insurance, home warranties, giving free leasebacks to agents who want it. And you could do that as well. If you got to sell your house, get that lease back. Tell them sellers that you're doing a lease back for the house, and that you're gonna need a couple months. This way you can have a place to live. Your house is sold already, and you can find a house. Second, get your agent to find out what those sellers want and base it around that, and meet and exceed their expectations. Okay, we seeing $20,000, $40,000, $50,000 over asking price. Okay, this is where it comes in, where you got to have a lot of capital if you're a buyer, because if the appraisal, a lot of these appraisals are coming $30,000, $40,000 under the sales price of the house, and sellers are requiring buyers to waive appraisal fees. So what that means is that $30,000, $40,000 difference, the buyer, you would have to pay that in cash on top of your closing costs and down payment. So that's where we're standing right now. But if you're a seller and need to sell a house, super easy. But your listing agent, if they're good and know the market and know what we're facing, market changes every day, but right now it's still bad. And annually around this time there are low inventory anyway. So hopefully in spring, next month and March, usually we start to see pickup in homes. So hopefully that comes. But right now, super low inventory all around. That's where we stand at right now. All right. So if you want more information, just go to my website or comment, leave a message, like this video, and I'll be happy to explain more to you and how you can get a home, or if you want to sell your home, how to get multiple offers and sell it for $20,000, $50,000 over asking price. Let's get it.